Hello everybody, I'm Theodore Andromeda, and let's go get these guys' finger. Healthy God. Onycleos. Better than nature. Sorry, I'm sucking on a lollipop right now. A revolver? Level 2. Okay. Works for me. Alcohol. Herbish mist. You're right here, and you are that girl that we saw the other time. Okay. So let's head over there then. I was gonna save. I can't save. I was gonna head through town, but I don't... Well, town might give me an autosave. Sorry, I'm sucking on a lollipop right now. Valentine's Day is over, so... all the grocery stores have all the, Valentine's Day candy on sale. So I bought a box of lollipops, and they're really good, so I'm gonna go back and get, like, a bunch more boxes. The Salt Tuna Cannery. Ah! Sorry. I gotta make sure my audio is working. Yeah, you guys already spawned, I think. I don't need to be here, I need to be in the next town. Gotcha. Taking too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable to more physical damage. Physical damage receives plus 25%, and you get a perk point. No thanks. It's not worth it for one perk point? No way. I'm not sure if I like that they respawn or not. Sometimes they have good stuff. Oh, I gotta clear all these guys out again. And I still can't save. Excuse me. Okay. There's a gentleman. A couple gentlemen and no bombs, which sucks. How is there no bombs next to them? There is a bomb next to them. So yeah, see if they all don't walk back over or something. Oh, that's a lot of people. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, fuck me! Yeah, de-aggroed. Murder hooligan. How do they do it, man? Trying to get this lollipop out the stick so I can get it in my mouth. I saw that shadow and I was like, is that a dude? What a beautiful fucking planet, man. Okay. Yeah, I gotta repair my gear, I think. Thank you. Thank you for the pingor. Sure. 8 Adrena time. That's a lot to steal. We also want to go here and see if there's anybody left. Let me take a look at my gear, though. Oh, never mind. I'm still packing a punch. Still good to go, and I bought out the store's entire adrenochrome supplies. I don't remember seeing you. 75 out of 150. An extra 50 kilograms of weight to hold is wild. Maybe stuff later on is gonna get heavier, but not yet. I don't like these checkpoints. They kick my ass. Okay. That's a lot more than... Inject the... Oh! He wouldn't inject the thing. Can't do it when you're sprinting, I guess. Oh, my spine. Alright, gotta go do it again. Sneeze. The hardest part is just fucking running over there. Shit. Oh no, I thought those were jellyfish-like creatures. That's not fair. Your bullets are stronger because they can cross that tiny little rock. Burbage 2000. Titus Atrocious. Mantisaur examined. Also, I shot that bomb and it didn't do anything to it, which is very funny. A lot of running, but it's a beautiful landscape. Gilliam? Oops. No! I do get experience for killing them though, but killing is so difficult at this at this difficulty. Killing is tough. I have like 12 of these. God. Oh, right, I'm turning you guys into ash. I need to be looking for the ash pile. Bandits didn't take over the area, did they? They like doing stuff like that. Sweet. Free shit. Oh no. Oh right, because I turned off all the power. Shit. Wasted by my own petard. I'm going here though.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, sorry. 66-bit, nothing at all. I was just leaving.
Carry on. Look at that. The snakes come back. Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery with Grace and Thomas and Stefan and all the others. I expected it'd end like this. Lived out here for years all by my lonesome. Only right that I'd die the same way. I expect you've done enough for the Vale. If you don't mind leaving an old lady with her thoughts, I'd be much obliged.
You can still go back to Edgewater.
It is too late, and I'm tired of talking.
I'm tired of listening to you. Alright, goodbye. What do you think you're doing? Taking your shit? A little organic manure. I can't. Yeah. Let the orders. A little bit of ammo though. It's a workbench. Repair. Repair all. Your weapon parts 30, your armor parts 44, equip items 24 parts. Wow. No. Oh, I can break down stuff. I know that. Should have been doing that. Oh fuck. I wasn't looking. You just have mines out here? Of course you do. Everybody's got mines out here. And I fucking popped one of these up. Now I've got a concussion. I walked right into that mine. That could have insta-killed me. Yes, sometimes I can see under the ground. Little dock made out. Look out. Can you make your way back outside? Second, there you go. I should put a scope on this. Turn that guy into ash. Turn that guy into ash. Catch him. Let me get a drink of water. Good stuff. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking that. I should be drinking something a little less spilling. No head. Hat. Rimmed. Ports a call. Other related hat is rain resistant. Dodge 5. Range weapon skills +5. Light work gear. Blad of stick. Blad on stick. So sharp it cuts some letters out of its own name. 44 DPS on that thing. Go ahead. The Marauder hideout, huh? It's just a big hole. Fun times barrel. Oh, is that like a meme? Range weapon mod. Barrel increases crit damage. Oh, what's a range weapon? Shoot a little more precisely. That's pretty good. 25% crit damage? That's actually no joke. Got your ping orders. Plasma cutter. Okay, back to town. Terror on Monarch, with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen. Shock cannon. Shock cannon. Restricted stock. Cannot purchase this stock. Your mom, bro. Your mom. Plaid on stick. Retrofitted heavy power armor. 16 armor. Heavy weapons and minus stealth skill. Not quite what we're looking. That's wild, though. Don't need dodge. Adrenaline boost. Racer's Jaw. Racer's Corona. I at least know I can sell the alcohol. I got some junk. Yeah, a little bit of junk. Selling things to a vending machine. Honestly, how it should be.
Something got you down?
Something got you down. Do 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 do.
Vale's a little safer, thanks to you.
Here, return a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Gillian Antrim.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly
Guillaume.
processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say, no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Nice. What's this, junior deputy constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you.
Nice.
Congratulations.
It's so many people end up marauders.
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Sounds like marauders have been a problem for quite a while.
Ever since the company first settled the Vale. Life's good out here, but it ain't easy. Some folk can't keep pace with the demands of frontier life. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Marauders seem to like Adrena time.
Everybody likes Adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrenatime.
Thanks. I'm a deputy.
Hey, look at what is. You found work yet?
Day if you make it back to town in one piece.
You got past those marauders? Nice work.
What is it?
One of your people going missing.
Yeah, Zoe. She's been gone.
Oh, I think I
wild.
killed her.
I go looking for Zoe myself, but I'm needed here. All I'm asking is you keep your sights out, yeah?
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Yeah, the Marauders took her. How well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Yeah, the Marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I could tell.
I was gonna ask you something else. Can't tell if you're pleased to be back in town. Wanted. Phineas Wells. Turned all that in, good to go there.
Wish we had some better rations.
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing I can do about that. Got you your engineering upgrades. Let's see, let's see. Should we go into the cannery and look for some tasks in here, look for some jobs? Junk. Lockpick. A lot of junk. An LMG. Oh, this is where his power reactor is. It's where the cannery's power reactor is, rather. Ow. Ooh, can't touch that. It's gonna shock the hell out of me. Cool that they just leave that open for anybody to go in there. Oh, it's a bathroom. This guy's dissecting sprats. Me too. I don't blame you. Need every bit of cap out here, I think. Well, cannery workers... Deserter?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Keep your wits about you, friend. Vending machine discovered. Here, buy these sprat hides from me. Thank you, Mr. Vending Machine. Okay.
You're safer inside the wall.
Bro, they're putting sprats in the tuna.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Talk to you about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Guy just shot himself? On your letter to Conrad.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
Stealing Eugene's gold teeth.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Gotcha. Alright, here's the Reverend. Hello, Reverend.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all.
The Vicar. So they used to calling him a Vicar. Which fucking religion is this? Oh, Vicar. Hello, Father.
Few outsiders visit Edgewater. Your appearance so soon after the town's power is restored seems too great a coincidence. As I thought. Mr. Thompson has wanted the power restored for some time, but didn't possess the fortitude to address the problem himself. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was asking what your religion's all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer meditation? OSI scientism, not very religious sounding.
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
What's your part in all this besides counseling people?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
After a fashion. How's that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding.
Damn. I
Seriously,
was gonna say a popular religion with
truly
sacrifices.
understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
How did you know I'm an outsider?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
Quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader. And I'm not an ass. That makes one of us. Let's get back on track.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that? That's gotta be tough.
Yes it is. But it's my job, and I take it very seriously. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Just a moment. If you're going to be walking around outside, make sure you're well prepared. Unless you don't care for your life.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
You got it. A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map.
Was it fan fiction?
Assuming you're serious?
Max Bacono? Did you write fan fiction? You mean this book? Here you go.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You want that book to keep others from reading it, you just want it for yourself? You're bragging a bit, don't you think? What's important about this book?
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Wasted. At least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose. Why do you think the book held the secrets you were looking for? Has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Plague-ridden backwater. What happened to all your crap about leading your flock?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Like our searching for banned books sets a bad example, at least you still have your mission work here. Has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Please.
As if my life should have no greater meaning than
Proselytizing a bunch of feeble-minded wretches.
Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond
On their next Either Way program.
But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Yeah, man, come aboard. You ride out of town? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't need ship. I wouldn't mind any ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sounds good. That's all part of the Vicar trading?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Companion perks. TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. Your companions level up and be granted a new perk. Mr. Vicar. Vicar Max. A Vicar. Companion Ledger. He's got a shotgun. Too keen on that. There's no auto upgrade, huh? Threat generation down. Oh, less likely to attack your companion. Let's make him healthy for now. I'll probably fly solo and just leave you guys all on the ship. Because of what happened last time. Come along, Vicar. Come along, Father. I guess I'll follow your religion.
By verity, by strength.
Verity.
What are we contemplating today?
What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a
violently enthusiastic disposition. Violently enthusiastic?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater.
Same.
I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate? Were they not religious?
On the contrary. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Weren't they proud you became a Vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
Tell me about the plan again. This plan of yours sounds like a way to control the masses.
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
By trusting me to just sign on without knowing anything about me, tell me about the book we picked up that's in French.
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Any idea where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bokonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker.
Everything points to
Where I'd go if I
groundbreaking.
wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Will a crew manifest help us track down your schedule? How is it simple? That is simplify our habits as such.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
That's all for now. Yeah, I want to get a lead on that. Alright, let's hit the general store and see if he needs anything. See if we can't do anything about this plague, maybe.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Jaw.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Jaw.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place? Anyone I should watch out for?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's
Just a test? Am I being tested right now?
This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Telling yourself, I'm glad you're so optimistic. You can't be serious. Blister on my ass. I'm glad you're so
I
optimistic.
have every reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Damn. Actually, it was.
Go right ahead.
What's that plague going
Plague?
around?
I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Gotcha. See if the cantina's got anything for me. It's a lot of gentlemen. Everybody, we're on break, huh? Stefan Garcia.
Back to the old canning mill, I guess.
How you getting along?
Working at the cannery makes me wish I was dead. But other than that, dandy.
Alright. Hasn't really got anything to do with me. Skill issue, buddy. Winslow?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
Where am I again? Edgewater.
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
Shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
You were injured.
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Not a bad deal.
Oh, you can say that again. The Spacer's Choice family is the only family I'll ever need.
I'll leave you to it then. Truly an empty world we've created here. Just a soul-crushingly empty world. Oh, shit. They don't make it so different from our own, huh? Come along, by car. Come on, Vicar. Hey, you mind if I grab a beer?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
What's your story? What if I got shot into space by crazy science? I wonder if you knew anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Gotcha. Alright, time for the plague.
I don't want any trouble. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time.
Gotcha.
I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Make it sound like, I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
If you insist.
Afraid I do. Don't sit right with me is all. Good for nothing like me getting special treatment from some fancy outsider. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
It's a little late for that.
I'm glad you see things my way, and not for nothing. But I appreciate you giving me the time of day. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you to it. Bye-bye, Johnny. There's definitely areas around here to explore, but not today. Whew, I'm taking off. I'm headed to the Groundbreaker. Messaged anywhere, weapons from the void, empty man. Cleaning machine, acid steeper. Let's go talk to our Vicar again. Our Vicar. Is this his room? OSI ointment.
Captain, I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Confessional listening. You're out of my crew. I want you off my ship. Very funny. Oh, thanks for the heavy ammo. Ooh. I'm sleepy, hungry, thirsty, and I have a concussion. Let's get the fuck out of here. Where are we going? Gladys on Groundbreaker. Black market fence located on the Groundbreaker, the only neutral station in the Halcyon colony. Sell the nav key on Monarch. To the Stellar Bay on Monarch. I need to go to the Groundbreaker. Go to Stellar Bay. Terrifying moon of Monarch. Monarch is interdicted by Halcyon Holdings corporate board, so you have to procure a nav key through unofficial channel. It's not on Terra 2, is it? Oh, here it is. I thought this was us. Ground.
With the Groundbreaker.
Oh, now would you look at that? You've arrived at the Groundbreaker. Gonna take a nap? Something to eat, get something to drink. Yummy, yummy. How about some fast ration pills? Some pre-sliced bread. And some 2-hour energy brews. Couple of those. How about we save the video game? I don't think there's gonna be too many enemies here. I could be completely wrong about that. Stealth and lockpick I probably don't need. I'll take the tech and the persuade. That'll probably do me a little better. Captain Hawthorne, at your service. Yeah, we'll take Mr. Vicar Max. Mr. Vicar. The Groundbreaker. Here it is. Oh, if you could see it now. Any docking procedures or protocols I need to go through? No detachment here to greet me? Nothing? Holy shit. Thug kit? A thugger kit, dude. Damn. Ready, Vicar? Let's hit the Groundbreaker. Let's hit the Groundbreaker running.
Smells like grease and unwashed.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Welcome to the Groundbreaker, by the way. By the by.
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Well, well, well. That sounds like the main quest on the Groundbreaker, doesn't it?
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah. I noticed you were in the middle of an argument.
Was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Me too. What happened? Knock someone out with a tossball stick? Looks like you want to get arrested.
Yeah, because I knocked my foreman out with a tossball stick. But, to be fair, I wasn't the one who started it. The guy was insulting my Rizzo's Rangers. Look, if it's a crime to defend your favorite tossball team against slander and calumny, well then lock me right up.
That's a bit of an overreaction.
You wouldn't be saying that if you'd been there. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans? Sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock.
I'm not taking Felix. That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You in a hurry?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next.
If you sneak on my ship, I'm blowing your head off.
Boss?
I am going to blow your head off if you sneak onto my ship. Mahardette.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Gotcha. Corporate?
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report. Stevedore?
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Oh. A union, a strike, you say? Why are they called stevedores? It's a wild name.
It's always fucking freezing in the bays.
Phineas Wells.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
I'd say. McCred. Gunner McCred. Several counts of public intoxication, destruction of Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, any information on McCred's whereabouts, beat him up. It's a big ship, huh? They are not joking around. I gotta be at customs.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Oh, Mardet is just the name of the lad, the cops, I see. Oh my god, they're gonna let me sneak in without going through customs? That's hilarious. No, we're going through customs. I wouldn't worry about it. It's cool. I don't need to be sneaking around customs just yet.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Right this way. Torpedo, shock cannon. How much of this I got? Well, I'm gonna buy all of it, thanks. 11 is not nearly enough, but Captain Leonard Wheeler.
Identification, please.
Corporal. Present Captain Hawthorne's ready. Heidi, here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance.
I'm about to ruin your day. Ruin your day.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
I'll make it up to him.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea when my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
I hear that, brother.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
Defense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side.
Gotcha.
I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Wheeler's a cool guy.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I'm looking for something a little more local. How does Halcyon Holdings work, anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
You pulling my leg? I'm new around here. Just want to hear your take.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Gotcha. Board runs most of the systems, don't they? How's the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Actually, a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
Looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Gotcha.
Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem.
Yeah,
You'll find her
that's where I want to
engineering.
go. Got it. How about something long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here,
Don't waste your time.
Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about sublight salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
That's all I need to know about work. Tell me about Udon Bedford.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Gotcha. Sounds like a fun guy. There's tension between Groundbreaker and the board?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yet your station's in a state of disrepair. You can make the board fix it. Can't the Groundbreaker and board just work together?
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
Gotcha. Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Alright, that's all I got.
Be seeing you.
Thank you, Captain. Corporal. Damn, he set me up, huh? Let me save the video game. One of the worst parts about doing this on Supernova is that all the exposition I have to blow through again to keep it relevant. Oh, how do I save?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Oh fuck, don't shoot her. Alright, let me get my ship unimpounded first and foremost then so I can save my video game. Actually, let me look at the factions menu. I'm not sure... Sublight Salvage. It's a network of salvagers with businesses tied to transportation and waste disposal. So these are like the gangsters? We'll see. The Board. Monarch Stellar. Iconoclasts. The Ruins of Amber Heights on Monarch. Groundbreaker. The Board of Deserters Neutral. I'm revered by Spacer's Choice. A big bonus and a promotion. Vendor prices are reduced by 25%. The board, Halcyon Holdings Board of Directors, a group of CEOs from each of Halcyon's founding companies. Chairman Rockwell, the CEO of Universal Defensive Logistics, the board. Institutes policy and laws at the Halcyon colony. Gotcha. Privately, Commandant Sanita.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'm here to ask about the bounties.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Gotcha. I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks.
Captain
It's only a
McRed.
matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Finish Wells.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Got it.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
What bounties do you have?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Gotcha. Glad to hear it. Private Lee.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Can use some work. Any pointers?
Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end of the promenade deck. Anything else I can help you with, mister?
Chief Tennyson.
Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Does a real great job of it, too. Her family's worked on it for, gosh, since it was built, I think. Back before the crossing.
Damn. Tell me it's Sublight Salvage.
They're run by Miss Hagen. Half the tramp captains and contractors in the system have worked for her. I ought to warn you straight off. Scuttlebutt says some of the jobs they do aren't exactly above board. Downright anti-business, if you catch my meaning.
I'll need you to explain. Alright, that's enough.
Oh, sure, sorry. Gets a mite boring at this desk, you know. Then I get to chatting too much, and Commandant Sonia's got to reprimand me again, and... Oops, doing it again. Sorry.
Can't speak for the captain, but I'm used to listening to folks drone on about their pointless, depressing lives.
Awful generous of you, listening to me
Awful
like this.
generous of you. Bye. You just a Mardet. Quest objectives require you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Use a disguise. Tinker. Modify Tinker. What does Tinker mean? That adds a little bit of damage to your weapons. Interesting. Repair and break down. Let's break down some stuff.
Weird signal the other day.
Check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
Seriously, there was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Told you that. Ram. Gladys. Udon Bedford. Would you look at this?
By the glare of the adverts. Lots of
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
door. The Lost Hope. Well, shells. I just need to get my ship unimpounded first. So I can save my video game and then go on with my day.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Damn.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Unless you have business with the board, move along.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
Regularly scheduled
Well, mostly.
advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain.
Plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Damn.
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne.
And
you
were not he.
Not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead. You sprat fuck, give me back my... Alex is isn't important. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I understand your pain, Bedford. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
I understand.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Oh, yep, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him.
Such a sentimental
man. Tell me, how did he die?
Crushed. Crushed, I'm afraid. Eaten alive by feral canids. He died in an escape pod accident.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Droppings. Again, I'm very sorry.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Yeah. I know where to find Phineas Wells.
What?
Saw Wells' wanted poster and I wanted to claim the bounty. Should be looking for Phineas, I know where he is.
Amazing. I didn't think those things worked. Mostly people draw funny faces on them. An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, la. Oh, no.
There's a catch.
Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons.
So far, so entirely expected. What happened?
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
Damn.
It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
Silvering board, favorite term or wells. I need to do you a favor first.
That's the long and short of it, yes.
Fine. I'll go talk to Gladys. Maybe we can work something out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
I wanted to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
Back to my other questions.
Ask away.
I want to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Why are there armed guards? What are those locked doors in the back?
Ask away.
That's it? What do you think about that, Vicar? Vicar, you stupid, sly son of a bitch. Give me range 30. Give me another defense point. Give me some stealth, some tech. And dump the rest into dialogue. Head on over to perks. Alright, what should we get? Extra health is good. Damage alone, walk speed, sprint speed, companion crit chance, science weapon mags. Vendor prices is good. Base armor rating 5 is also really good. Damage per flaw, damage, armor rating, or vendor. Let's go armor rating. Bye-bye, Johnny.
Sacrifices must be made to stay aligned with the plan. Unfortunate, but necessary.
You totally get me, bro. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. Nope. I'm not fucking taking you on board, man. I'm gonna blow your fucking head off.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Is me. You're pretty eager to throw in somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Alright, Felix, tell me why I should hire you. Okay, Felix, consider this your interview.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked.
Smart.
Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
And/or outlaw gang. Getting off your hand. Okay, I'm starting to regret it. Okay, I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion. Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man.
I mean, I guess that works. I could use him as a shooter.
Motto is a It's a work in progress.
Let him continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together. What do you think? Am I in?
I guess. Alright, shoot, that's the hell kind of ship you think I'm running? I've made up my mind about you. How about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Are you any good in a fight? What's the value of pie?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick.
It's pretty good.
You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Glad to hear it. Perfect, you're hired. Yeah, sure.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
We are. I need a gun hand, Vicar. You can't shoot for shit, bro.
I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
I just need him to gun down my foes. I would have loved an engineer, but she immediately got shot the second I left Edgewater. I just need somebody to shoot at the enemies. Anyway, that's it for this video. Guess we'll be exploring that station next episode. Bye-bye. Ganne. Bye-bye.